Hello everybody, it's Dara. I have been on a card making frenzy lately. I don't know what it is. I made 2 cards using black cardstock. I got my cardstock from Big Lots for $2 for 20 sheets, and it's real nice and thick, acid and lignin free. So this was a good buy. Love using it. Okay, this card here says feeling good. It was just a white sticker that I had, which was kind of strange. How do you use a white sticker? Well, you use it on black is what you do, or other dark colors. I put stitch lines all the way around here with the corners rounded, and then this is a swirl from Tim Holtz's grunge board. You can see the one missing right here. That's what I used. And I didn't like the raw quality of the grunge board. It had this icky gray color, and so I painted it, and I used this paint. This is by Deco Art. It's a dazzling metallic, and champagne gold is what the color this is. And then of course I put some white paper inside so someone can write their message right in the card. The other black card that I made is this one. It says, "Our friends see the best in us, and by that very fact call forth the best from us," by John Black. And then I got that saying from this packet here, which was in a rack I got, and all this says is it has 30 quotes on vellum paper by Creative Memories. That's where this came from. And I put some eyelets in the corners, and I used their coppery color, and then I hid the glue underneath the eyelet, so I used small pop dots, and that's how I put it on the black cardstock. And this swirl here is rather interesting. I had a stamp in the swirl shape, and so I stamped it with my Versamark, and then quickly used my UT on it. And then when the UT was hot, I took this glitter and poured it over it, and that's how I got this glittery swirl here. And this glitter is interesting. I got it from Tuesday Morning, and I don't know if you can see. Besides being holographic, they're long shredded tinsel. It's not normal glitter. It's kind of a rectangular shaped. So that was my second card. And then I made a card very simple. Let me get this out of the way. A very simple card. All I did was take a green cardstock, rounded the corners, took a sheet of paper out of this Melody Ross collection, and it was just so beautiful that I just stuck the paper there. It has so much glitter on its own. I don't know if you can catch that either, but it was so beautiful on its own. I didn't want to put anything else on it. And then of course I put some white cardstock inside for the sentiment. And this Melody Ross collection here, this is called Artsy Urban, and it's 48 sheets. I got it at Michael's. And there's that sheet that I used right there. And it's double-sided, really nice pack. Okay, the next card that I made was, here it says Once Upon a Time. It has some blue in the center of these O's for Once Upon a Time, and it's a blue. So I picked up that blue with some ribbon that I got from Walmart, and then I glued on this blue French flower. And I got the flower from my bag here. What this is was a pink lei, a green lei, and a blue lei that I got from the dollar store. And I tore the lei apart and was left with this gorgeous flower. And I can double and triple them up, but I just left it simple here. In the middle is a heart-shaped bling that I got from, I want to say I got it from Big Lots. And that paper comes from my much-used matte stack, DCWV's Once Upon a Time. Okay, then let's move on to this card here. Well, you won't be able to see it with this here. But here's the card. I took this stamp here, which is a skull and crossbones, and I stamped it out on this boa constrictor looking, snakeskin looking paper. I added some gold rickrack, added a gold button, put 3 gold brads in the bottom, and then I have a stamp that says dream, and so I stamped that with Versamark again and added black embossing powder, and then I cut it out of the stamp paper and etched it with some black ink. And then on the inside I put some of the more of the same tan paper, and then I wanted to hide the brad backing, so I put this piece of pattern paper on the back. Now the scales here, I'm not quite sure where that paper came from. This is all I have of it, is this much paper left, but really like this animal print. Okay, over here I have 2 cards I made. The first one here, I just took some scrap paper and cut it on the diagonal and left it blank in the middle. I thought about putting this swirl in the middle here, but it just never looked right. I played and played with it, and finally I gave up and just stamped out some flowers and embossed them with sparkly embossing powder. And also this is glitter along the edges here. So there was that card. Then this card, same paper, I stamped out hugs and smiles, edged it in the same purple. I have a purple ribbon, and then over that I have this trim that I got from Tuesday Morning, and then I got these wee little purple primas. I put a little bit of stickles in the middle of these primas just to kind of pop the paper a little bit more. And I got this paper here. This is All My Memories, and it's called Splendor Stripe. And so I have more of that paper to use. I'm happy about that. I really like the calmness of the stripes, not in your face, hello, I'm a stripe. Okay, now I have 2 more cards to do. And I used paper from Blossoms and Butterflies stack by DCWV. I don't know if anybody knows this stack, but it's just gorgeous. I was going to try to find the right page. Oh, I think I didn't go far enough back. There it is. I used this sheet right here to make these 2 cards, and I still have lots of extra. I have all this left, and part of the stripes, and part of the butterflies. And so here are the 2 cards that I made. The first one, you might recognize the flower again from those lays, and then I put a bit of bling in the middle that I got from Michael's, I believe. Celebrate, embossed in black, edged in black, and then I added these 2 eyelets and I popped them up on dimensionals. And then the paper itself is this gorgeous green with white polka dots. It has the silver foil design upon it, butterflies, and you can see I put wee little green gems in the middle of those 3 flowers. And so I really like, if you like green, you like this card. And then there's this one. I was like, well, green can be boy or girl, so I thought this would be a good unisex card, so to speak. You can see I used the plaid, and it has the little touches of blue in it. And then I used the silver. It's silver and white, but there's blue here reflecting, so it really takes on that blue quality. But it's silver and white stripes on the bottom, and then this, that was Alexander, sorry. And then I put this, I don't know what they're screaming about. I put this ribbon here, and then there you go, that's the card. And so thank you for joining me in my big card adventure, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye now.